Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D in the morning. Of course, we live every morning, 7 a.m. sharp, okay? So be here or be square on different sources. We have Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, as well as YouTube. So, I want to first start off by saying thank you. I checked my Facebook and I am up to 100 followers on my Becky D in the morning Facebook page. I think it surpassed it a little bit. That really makes me happy. So now all I ask is that you share it with a friend and then ask them to share it with their friend. And let's see how long it takes me to get to 500, y'all. I'm trying to grow this thing to something that I never thought it could be, okay? The sky is my limit, and I think I can reach for the moon. So I'm going to keep pushing. I just wanted to sincerely thank everyone for the likes and the love and tell you to continue to listen and to continue to keep your faith and hope in me. So diving right into it, I did want to touch on a topic, especially this week. This is going to be my week that I talk heavy about love and motivation in love, self-love, relationships, as well as relationships in the workplace, because there's different type of relationships. So first we need to focus on self-love. This is a hard time for a lot of people being around a holiday, especially one like this where it's focused on relationships and being in love. So it's hard for a lot of people, but that's what I'm here for. That's what your friends are here for. That's what your coworkers are here for. Some people believe that's what Jack Daniels is here for, but that's not what he's here for. Ben and Jerry, they're here for it too. But let's use some positive resources, shall we? So I want you right now in this second to repeat the phrase, I am enough. 3 words with a big meaning. I am enough. Now, what this says is that I am enough for myself to love. I am enough for the world to accept me. I am enough just as I am. I am enough being the person that I am. A lot of times we don't believe that we're enough. We believe that we're less than enough. We believe that we don't even live up to the standards that is out there, even though we're above the status quo. Let's go ahead and put that out there. All right. If anybody asks me, we created the status quo and we went past it, y'all. Okay. That's how I feel. But you have to believe that you are enough. You are enough to go and get that new job. You are enough to step up and get on that dating app or talk to that person you like at work or just stand up for something. You are enough. You are enough to run for class president. You are enough to go back to college. You are enough to get married. You are enough. Now, a lot of people don't like to believe they are. And they like to stay in their depressed state and, woe is me and just pity buzz and all that. No. Not in 2020. We're not doing that this year, okay? If anything, you be like, I don't feel as though I'm enough, but I'm ready to feel as though I am. Now, that's the type of attitude that I'm taking. So, if you need some help going that way, call Becky D. I will get you there. I will help you see your self-worth because everybody should know how worthy they are, how valuable they are. No one should be going back and like, man, I'm not enough. Who said you weren't? When your parents put the two of them together and made you, they knew you were enough when you came out the womb. They knew you were enough when you came out the foster care system. When they adopted you, they was like, that kid right there, that's enough for me. And a lot of kids today, it's kind of sidetracking. For those of you who are in foster homes or the system, don't feel as though you're not enough for somebody and you're not loved by somebody. There's somebody out there for you. They just haven't been able to find you yet. So don't give up hope. Just know that love is still there for you. And a loving home is still there for you. Okay. back to it. So definitely meditate on those 3 words today. I don't care if you put it on your desk. I don't care if you're a teacher and you go and write it on the board. Your students may ask you, what does that mean? And it's like, just know you enough, baby. And that's it. Just know you enough. I really, really do like that I found out at a young age that I was enough. It was something about me that I just walked into a room and I demanded for everybody else to catch up and understand that I'm enough for whatever I'm trying to do and whatever I'm about to do. When I was in high school, I was part of the JROTC program. Not too many female color guard commanders. But when we went to competition, I realized that my team was enough to take home some trophies. And that's exactly what we did. You go in with this mindset and it's untapped potential that you don't even realize that you have. And it's dangerous. People don't realize it, but it's dangerous. It's up to you to be like, I'm ready to live dangerously. Okay? Exactly what you have to say. So, I mean, I saw this quote, quote unknown, the author, whoever said it, but it says that I regret nothing in my life, even if my past was full of hurt. I still look back and smile because it made me who I am today. And who I am today is enough, okay? I do not regret one single thing in my life. Now, after something happened, you may have that instant guilt or regret. But when you reflect on it as the years and months go by, you look and you're like, man, nah, that situation was rigged from the jump. Like, I don't regret nothing I did. And you shouldn't. I mean, if you come from a past that didn't have like an ounce of hurt in it, consider yourself blessed, okay? Because you got it good, all right? But everything that you have been through in your past makes you the person you are today, which is more than enough for whatever situation you're about to go through, okay? Again, going back to that horse, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You can't. Okay? And a lot of people, especially those who believe in the Christian faith, if you don't think for an ounce of a second that he will bring you to something and leave you right there, then I don't know what to tell you. But just know, if he bring you to it, he gonna help you through it. I know that's that cheesy slogan that I tell you, I got cheesy sayings all day. But if he bring you to it, he definitely can bring you through it, okay? Now, if you bring yourself through it, to it, he gonna help you get through it. But just know, it's like a parent that done told you not to go over the Johnny house, but you went anyway, and you gotta hear about it the whole drive back after they had to bail you out of jail. I'm just saying. It's like one of those type of situations. But it's with love. Because you are enough for that parent to come and say, hey, look it, I don't like what you did, but I got your back. I'm going to get you out. But we're going to have a serious conversation. Because I love you enough. You are enough. I hope you see your value and your worth and know that you don't need to do this stupid stuff again. Okay? So, you got a whole 24 hours, however many hours, the whole day, to really meditate on being enough, okay? You may, despite the job that you're at right now, you may hate it with a passion. Just know that you're enough for whatever job you're about to apply for or whatever job you want to go for. You are truly enough. Don't let anybody tell you differently, okay? If they do, look them in the face and call them a liar. Qualifications. Okay, there are qualifications and requirements for a job. Let's get into that for a second. I wholeheartedly do not believe that somebody will come up with those. I look at some people when I don't get hired for a job and I see who they hire, and I'll be like, that baby wasn't even close to requirements. And then there's a such thing as being overqualified. I didn't notice that was a thing until I went for an interview Everybody in the interview loved me. They thought I was a perfect candidate for the position. But apparently, because I had one more degree higher than what the position called for and a little bit more common, I was overqualified. And I thought that was silly. I was like, I wasn't complaining about the pay. I wouldn't say because I have a higher degree, I should get this pay. I was going in willingly, ready to work in that position at that level with no complaints. And they didn't hire me because I was overqualified. Still to this day, I can't get over that, y'all. That was like the funniest thing ever to me. But the job requirements, those hit and miss by a landslide. It's like they want you to have 5 years experience but be a college graduate at the same time, but you only go to college for 4 years. Some people, depending on the degree, and it's a whole song and dance. Realistically, what they want to do is the buddy system, but just know, go in there with the attitude, I am enough. Okay, whatever you stepping into today, walk in and say, I am enough. Even if you say it out loud on accident, they're like, okay, we get it. You enough. We get it. You may be going to get your hair done. You walk in and say, I am enough. She's like, you are enough, but you late. Keep saying it to yourself, okay? Keep saying it to yourself. Believe it and just own it, okay? It's no good for me to give myself a status or a title and for me not to own it. If I was the CEO of Hallmark, I'm going to own that. If I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else. If I'm the master barber, I'm going to own that. I'm not going to say, oh no, I'm the master barber, be all shy with it, off in a corner, just waving at people. I'm going to take my place. I'm going to stand with confidence. Confidence is a lot of things that we lack today. You have to stand strong, stand your ground, and let them know I am enough, okay? In your relationship, your significant other could just be like, oh, you ain't this and you ain't never gonna be that, and you can just look at them and say, I know one thing I will be, and that's enough for me. Okay? I'm enough for me. I may not be enough for you, but I know for me, I'm enough. I love myself enough to get out of this relationship and keep it pushing. So as this week goes on and the rest of February continues on, you just want to keep in your head that I am truly enough. I will forever be enough. In 2020, I believe that I am enough for whatever situation I am about to go through, for whatever thing that comes my way. I know that I am enough to get to it, get through it, achieve it, as well as believe it, because I am enough. I'm going to be posting that all week. All you're going to see is I'm enough. I am enough. And you won't be able to get enough of it. And for those who don't listen to the podcast, they're going to be like, man, why is she posting that? Hopefully it clicks. They'll be like, you know what? I feel like I am enough now. She done put it so many times. But it's something that you got to just keep playing in your head. Like I say, I always got a song going on in my head. And it can get me in trouble because somebody's like, why you bobbing your head? Listening to music. Because you annoyed me. Because I know I'm enough. And I don't need to deal with this foolishness. And that's it. Find your theme song that you can dance to. And, in the back of your head, you're just like, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I'm being silly with it, but definitely believe it deep down in your souls that you are enough today, okay? Every day of your life, every time you wake up with purpose, okay? You should have a purpose-driven life, and I do believe that you all do. So today, I do say that you all are enough, as well as I am enough. I love you all. I sincerely thank you all for everything that you have done for me as you all continue to pour into me, okay? Continue to strategize as you're going to make it through this week. My name is Becky D in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow.